Good day, future engineers. Today's lesson is about the decisions recognizing risk. And this will be our topic for today. We are going to talk on the decisions recognizing the risks and the probability concepts associated with the this our topic. And lastly, the expected monetary value or EMV. The goal for this discussion is that you will be able to explain and distinguish decision making under certainty, risk, and uncertainty, including the role of probability in engineering analysis. So, here you will understand that not all projects and not all problems are all the data are known with certainty. We also consider the risks and uncertainties of different projects and alternatives. And with that, we include the role of probability in our analysis. Next is to compute and analyze the EMV of engineering alternatives involving probabilistic outcomes. Evaluate and compare engineering investment options using expected value analysis. So, as alike or in our previous discussion in previous topics associated with engineering economics, we had our calculations and as well evaluations of projects or alternatives. And lastly, at the end of this discussion, you should be able to recommend informed and ethical engineering decisions by considering risk, uncertainty, and potential project outcomes. So let's have a review of the brief of the previous discussion that we have. In the previous discussion, we had our problems assume that the construction costs are known, revenues are predictable, our interest rates remain constant, the project life is also known, and equipment performance is predictable. This has been the general assumptions in the decisions under certainty because in those discussion we believe that these things or items can be known with certainty. However, in real life, projects involve uncertain conditions. That is the reality of a project. So let's have an example. A contractor is deciding whether to submit a bid for a 200 million bridge project. Now, there are possible conditions that might happen for this specific project. Now, in this discussion in decisions recognizing this, we generally divide three possible conditions or scenario for a specific project. We have the favorable, the normal, and the severe. And let's compare what does this mean. If the weather is favorable, let's say one of the aspects in the project that can affect the outcome of the project is the weather. If the weather is favorable, the effect would be there is an expected earlier completion of the project, and with that, a higher profit. Because we know that the more delays, the more time that we consume with the project, the more expenses is also being um, taken into consideration for that specific project. So if the weather is favorable, this is the first scenario. If all things go well, probably the project might finish early and of course, higher profit. There might be a higher profit. In normal weather conditions, of course, in normal weather conditions, you are expecting the usual or the general or the typical profit. And the third scenario will be the, let's say, worst condition. There might be severe rainfall or other situations that might affect the project. And with that, because of this third scenario, the projects might be delayed. And because the project was delayed, penalties might also involve. And of course, through again, as I have mentioned earlier, that the more time we consume, the more cost we spend. So the question would be, can we really know with certainty which condition will occur? Can we really determine with certainty that the weather is favorable, would be favorable, or probably the weather might be, not so favorable, or just the typical weather. Let's say for this specific example. And the answer would be no. We cannot predict with certainty the exact future outcome. And this is the reality in engineering projects. Since we cannot predict exactly which outcome will occur, that's why engineers assign probabilities. So here in this discussion, probabilities is very important because we cannot predict the outcome of the project. So we put probabilities to possible outcomes, and we use that to make rational decisions. And to make probabilities, we just take we took considerations the historical records. Historical records is the previous records, and then we use engineering judgment to allow estimation of probabilities. So today's lesson, we are going to introduce the first method for making engineering decisions when the outcomes are uncertain, but probabilities can be estimated. So, again, engineers frequently make decisions without knowing exactly what the future holds. That's why we consider different uncertainties, such as will material prices increase? So, in a specific project, actually, there are so many uncertainties that we need to, to consider. Some of this is, we were going to mention this in our discussion, like this one, the material prices. Will they increase? Will they decrease? Or will they stay the same? This could be the three possible outcomes. The favorable outcome is that the prices will go down. The normal outcomes would be the prices will retain or remain, and low, the not so favorable outcome would be the prices will increase. And also, we other considerations that will heavy rainfall delay construction. We know that rainfall weather can delay construction. And will traffic demand exceed forecast? Will unexpected soil conditions require redesign? And will equipment fail during constructions? Though we cannot predict this with certainty, since we cannot predict this with certainty, we are estimating their likelihood using probability. We estimate the likelihood of this happening using probability. And here we apply our AMV, or the expected monetary value. And this is one of the simplest and most widely used method for evaluating alternatives and the risk. In the next discussion, in the next video, we are going to start our discussion on decisions recognizing risk.